CIU Habitat. International University Architecture Competition. Challenges of marginal habitat in the contemporary southern globe. Resilient communities. We invite the world's academic community to assemble the interdisciplinary teams to develop ingenious design proposals to solve 3 current issues of the Ecuadorian popular habitat. 3 scenarios of vulnerability have been selected, with the objective that the solutions of design and planning created for each case can be adapted or replicated in equivalent solutions in Ecuador as well as other regions of the world. Theme 1. Settlements on mangrove ecosystems in the Gulf of Guayaquil, Puerto Roma. It is the main settlement with the larger number of inhabitants living mainly from fishing and commercial activities. Their living conditions are the most precarious, therefore the most urgent to be dealt with. There are constant floods, however, it has the right conditions to develop a sustainable community. Its main issues have to do with the lack of connectivity to the nearest city on site. Other problems are due to the difficulty to access basic services and social services, the vulnerability of the ecosystem, and the precariousness of the infrastructure and economic and social systems. It is necessary to rethink the housing and planning for this area, which requires a proposal capable of adapting to life in land and water and to high tides and droughts. There is a need to develop a provisory services system as energy, water supply, and waste management that helps to reduce the vulnerability of the structures that cover the basic life needs of these fishermen. Preliminary project submission deadline, Wednesday, July 6, 2016. Theme 2. Tungurahua, Cotalo settlements in high volcanic risk areas. Ecuador, as an Andean country, is located in the Ring of Fire, or Circum-Pacific Belt. The communities located in high-risk volcanic zones near the Tungurahua volcano, in the Tungurahua province in Ecuador, have been part of relocation projects in low-risk areas. However, these houses have only been partially occupied, in some cases as temporary shelters, in a process that has been constantly repeating for the past 15 years. There are various reasons that prevent them from accepting a relocation in low-risk areas. The separation from what they consider the land of their ancestors, access to agricultural land, and an overall fear of their houses and animals being stolen in their absence. This contest sets up the challenge to redesign settlements for high-risk volcanic areas, taking into consideration the idiosyncrasy of the communities of the Cotalo parish in the conceptual framework. The contest aims to obtain proposals that involve collective construction, promote a culture of prevention, and the generation of practices from and for the community. Preliminary project submission deadline, Thursday, July 7, 2016. Architecture and Urbanism in Marginal Settlements. Guayaquil, Estero Salado. Many of the population of the Estero Salado in the south of Guayaquil that lived on stilt houses or palafittes in flooding areas were relocated in projects of collective housing developed by the government of Ecuador. The relocation of the community created a situation of excessive uprooting. The inhabitants were moved to a different area of the city, breaking their social bonds and generating living problems. This contest requires the reformulation of the criteria regarding interventions on riverbanks. Also consider that the linear park that is generated at the banks of the estuaries gets integrated into the existing urban fabric. The idea is to generate a sort of ecological acupuncture that will create a microsystem of opportunities to tackle the estrangement that overcrowding has caused by mending the estuaries, as well as decontaminating the water and generating a new system along the banks that prevents future fillings with human settlements. Preliminary project submission deadline, Friday, July 8, 2016, on www.ciuhabitat.com.